Welcome back to the news at 10. Just in time for the arts. Divergence is an exhibition by Adewale Alimi at Alara Gallery in Lagos. His works of art touch a number of issues, from migrant crisis in Europe to the pivotal role women play in the society. Art Review tonight takes a look at Adewale's Divergence.
From gadgets to gallery, Adewale Alimi is a self-trained artist who has come a long way from being a computer whiz to becoming his own man. Now he departs from his signature style with Divergence.
This exhibition is telling stories, it's not just hanging beautiful things on the wall.
He has also put women in the spotlight, appreciating her achievement through works of art, such as In Her Grace and The Three Virtues.
Like the piece, there is what I call In Her Grace. Over the years, for the past 10 decades, the African women, they've been doing great stuff. You see women being directors, and this part of the exhibition is just to honor these women.
His painting style is unique, as he wraps and reconstructs his images with thin layers of paint, often section by section, in an array of colors.
Any work of art should be subtle, not really work you up. So I try to make my painting, and my sculptures really complement anywhere they are put.
He has been working on this technique for a while. He is far from perfect, but at least he has tried to take this traditional medium to a higher level.
To sports news now, the Nigeria Football Federation will unveil a short list of candidates for the vacant position of Super Eagles head coach on July 8th. The technical committee has, however, fixed Wednesday, July 6th as deadline for interested coaches to apply for the position. The NFF is expected to make an announcement before the three-time African champions play away to Zambia's Chipolopolo in a 2018 World Cup qualifier on October 3rd and then host Algeria on November the 7th. The team will play Cameroon's Indomitable Lions on August 28th, 2017, and visit the Lions 5 days later before hosting Zambia a month after, and then round off the series by visiting Algeria on November 7th, 2017. Plateau United has produced the major talking point of matchday 25 of the Nigeria Professional Football with a 1-0 victory over Abia Warriors. Ibe Johnson scored the crucial goal in the 82nd minute to give the Jos-based team maximum points. Nothing changed at the top of the table as Wiki Tourists and Enugu Rangers played a goalless draw in Bauchi. In the Lagos derby, MFM played beautiful football to beat Ikorodu United 3-1. League champions Eyimba beat El Kanemi Warriors 2-0, while Aqua United enjoyed a 2-1 victory over Kano Pillars. In Makurdi, Lobi Stars beat Heartland by 2-0. Warri Wolves lost 2-0 to Niger Tornadoes, while Ifeanyi Uba and Sunshine Stars shared the spoils in a goalless encounter. Meanwhile, coach of MFM Football Club, Fidelis Ilechukwu, has praised his team for putting a brilliant display in the Lagos derby game against Ikorodu United. Goals from Sikiru Olatubosun, Stephen O'Day and Ifeanyi scored to deliver the points. Coach Ilechukwu confirmed the team will keep getting better and can achieve a top 10 finish.
But then it was who let in the left footer. Poor goalkeeping. Secondary school goalkeeper Shegun Fatuwase. And Olatubosun was sprawling. On that occasion, he just nipped the ball into the net, but some goalkeeping errors there from Shegun Fatuwase. He gladly will not be happy if he gets to take another look about his goalkeeping antics on this occasion.
Weeks back, the opportunity is failed. It's a penalty. There it comes. It's 1-1. Great penalty. Captain's job done. Fatai Abdullahi.
Musa Newman.
Now for MFM, they're in the lead. MFM back in the lead again. Ode. His goal number 7 of the season.
Stephen Ode has a way of scoring braces whenever he wants to score. And on this occasion, he went and plucked the ball, got before the defenders, and tipped it ahead of an all-rushing Segun Fatuwase. Shows the dexterity, shows the bravery on the part of Stephen Ode to have gotten to that ball and poked it beyond an all-rushing Fatuwase, who is not happy and keeps hitting the ground to the joy of the fans.
At the Euro Championship, host France have brutally extinguished the Iceland fairy tale and set up a semi-final clash against world champions Germany in Marseille on Thursday. The French team showed no mercy as they thrashed the tournament's surprise package 5-2 to the delight of the home fans. There was almost a stunned disbelief around the Stade de France at the break as the host nation walked off with a 4-0 advantage, 2 of them coming in close minutes of the half. Olivier Giroud's low strike and Paul Pogba's powerful header from a corner had settled early French nerves and put their side in control. Iceland tried to put up a fight, but was just too late to stop the rampant hosts. New Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola has been presented to the fans at the Etihad Stadium. Guardiola, who has previously led Barcelona and Bayern Munich to numerous successes, took a tour of the club before meeting a large crowd of City fans who had been waiting to meet him. The Spaniard said he would focus on making his team play attractive and enjoyable football and hopefully benefit from his style. And for the first time in 8 years, Svetlana Kuznetsova has reached the 4th round of ongoing Wimbledon Tennis Championship. Kuznetsova produced an amazing comeback to beat American Sloane Stephens 6-7, 6-2, 8-6. Stephens had broken for a 4-2 lead, served the match at 5-3, but in the end, she was powerless to stop Kuznetsova from booking a last 16 showdown with champion Serena Williams. Staying in Wimbledon, women's defending champion Serena Williams says she's ready to challenge Svetlana Kuznetsova in the round of 16. Williams, who remains on track for a 7th title, eased into the next round with a 6-3, 6-love win over Germany's Annika Beck. The American was in no mood to follow men's top seed Novak Djokovic out of tournament and treated spectators to an imperious 51-minute performance.
Get at the match with Williams. 6-3, 6-0.
I know Svetlana, I know her game. I kind of feel like I know a little bit of her tactics, although she changes it up every time we play. But and not playing someone you haven't played before is a little bit tricky because they present different things and you're not quite sure how they play. But going up against someone like Svetlana, she knows my game, I know her game, and then it's just really down out to just who's really going to fight to win it.
In the men's action, Australia's Nick Kyrgios turned on the style to book a Wimbledon 4th round clash with favourite Andy Murray as he outplayed a Spanish veteran Feliciano Lopez. The unpredictable 15th seed wowed the crowd with a dazzling exhibition of his mercurial skills, knocking off 2 sets in quick time for a 6-3, 6-7, 6-3, 6-4 victory. At 12th seed, Joe Wilfred Tsonga beat American John Isner 19-17 in the 5th set of a marathon match on Middle Sunday at Wimbledon. Tsonga won 6-7, 3-6, 7-6, 6-2, 19-17 after 4 hours and 24 minutes on court 2 as spectators enjoyed an unexpected extra day's play. Isner played the longest ever match when he beat Nicolas Mahut 70-68 in the 5th set at Wimbledon 6 years ago. Away from sports news, 92-year-old Michel Bako was the pilot that flew a hijacked plane at the center of a famed Israeli rescue operation. It was only in a recent interview that he described watching a passenger being killed by a hostage taker. Bako said a Palestinian opened fire on hostages when commandos stormed the terminal in Entebbe on July 3, 1976. Although it had been previously understood that no hostage died, Bako said one of the hostages was mistaken for a hostage taker and was shot dead by a commando. Another also died after being accidentally shot by one of the Israeli soldiers. He said a third hostage was killed in front of him by a hostage taker. An attack by Islamic State militants has killed 125 people in the Iraqi capital, Baghdad. The attackers exploded a bomb on a busy street in the Ikorodu district late yesterday. A second bomb also exploded at about midnight in a predominantly Shia area north of the capital, killing another 5 people. The bombing in Ikorodu is the deadliest in Iraq this year and comes a week after Iraqi security forces recaptured the city of Fallujah from Islamic State militants. Police said the dead included at least 15 children and 6 policemen. At least 12 other people were missing, feared dead. One senior Iraqi official warned that the death toll could rise further. Bangladeshi officials have named 5 of the men who carried out the country's worst terror attack on Friday and said they were known to the police. 20 hostages, most of them foreigners, were killed when Islamist militants stormed a cafe in the capital, Dhaka. 2 police officers also died and 30 were injured. After a 12-hour siege, commandos rescued 13 people. The so-called Islamic State group said it was behind the attack, but the government has denied this. Bangladesh's Home Minister said that the attackers belong to a local militant group which has been banned for more than a decade. Mr. Khan said the men made no demands during the attack. He also said 3 of the gunmen were under 22 and had been missing for 6 months. And the main news again. Niger Delta activists, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission today arrested former Deputy Governor, Mr. Yola Omishore, spokesperson of the Anti-Graft Agency. Mr. Wilson Wujari told Channels Television that Mr. Omishore was arrested as part of investigation into a case of misappropriation of funds received from the office of the National Security Advisor in 2014. There are also claims that his firms allegedly received 1.3 billion naira from the former National Security Advisor, Colonel Sambo Dasuki. Also today, Niger Delta Avengers blew up Chevron and NNPC facilities in Delta State. This is in spite of the federal government's consideration of dialogue with the militants. And that's News at 10 tonight. Thank you for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.